5 reasons why men need to embrace Stoicism. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Stoicism, a philosophy that has the power to transform not just our mindset, but our entire lives. We're going to discuss 5 reasons why men need to embrace Stoicism. But before we get into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a chance to become a better man. Let's get started! First things first, what is Stoicism? Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. It's about finding tranquility and wisdom in the face of adversity. So, why should men in particular embrace Stoicism? Well, let's dive into reason number 1. Reason number 1, emotional resilience. In a world where emotions often run wild, Stoicism equips us with the tools to manage our feelings. Let's dive deeper into this critical aspect of Stoicism and understand why emotional resilience is invaluable in facing life's challenges. Imagine your mind as a ship navigating the turbulent waters of life. Emotions can often be like a storm, tossing us around, making it difficult to stay on course. This is where Stoicism comes in. It's like having a sturdy ship and a skilled captain to weather the storm. Stoicism teaches us not to be controlled by our emotions, but to control them. It's not about suppressing or denying our feelings. It's about understanding them and responding with reason and wisdom. The Stoic mindset encourages us to ask ourselves questions like, is this within my control? If it's not, Stoicism reminds us that there's no point in getting upset or anxious about it. This shift in perspective allows us to conserve our mental and emotional energy for things that truly matter. Now, why is this emotional resilience so crucial when facing life's challenges? Let me break it down for you. Imagine you face a significant career setback, like losing your job. In a world without Stoicism, your emotions might spiral out of control. You could feel anger, frustration, and fear, which could lead to impulsive actions or even depression. However, with Stoicism, you're equipped to handle this setback differently. Instead of reacting emotionally, you would pause and reflect. You'd acknowledge your feelings, but not let them dictate your actions. You might ask yourself, is this job loss within my control? Likely not. So, you focus on what you can control, your response. Your Stoic strength would guide you to update your resume, network, and search for new opportunities calmly and rationally. Your emotional resilience becomes your shield against despair, enabling you to persevere through adversity. Emotional resilience, fostered by Stoicism, empowers you to tackle any challenge life throws your way. It allows you to maintain your composure when others might panic. It's the ability to stay steady in the face of uncertainty. Reason 2, self-discipline. As men, we often find ourselves juggling multiple responsibilities, from career and family to personal growth and health. To succeed in these endeavors, discipline becomes our greatest ally, and this is where Stoicism steps in. Stoicism teaches us that self-discipline is not just a desirable trait, but an essential one. It emphasizes the importance of virtue and self-control. By practicing Stoicism, we learn to align our actions with our core values and principles. These core values are often referred to as the 4 cardinal virtues in Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about making rational and informed decisions, while courage encourages us to face challenges head-on, even when they're daunting. Justice reminds us to be fair in our dealings with others, treating them with respect and kindness. And temperance teaches moderation, helping us avoid excesses and maintain balance in our lives. By integrating these virtues into our daily lives, we not only become more disciplined, but also more principled individuals. This newfound discipline is the key to achieving our goals and becoming the best version of ourselves. Imagine the impact of applying self-discipline in your fitness journey, your career aspirations, or your personal relationships. You'll find that it's not just about getting things done, but getting them done with purpose and integrity. Moreover, practicing self-discipline in alignment with Stoic principles helps us navigate the complexities of modern life. It empowers us to make choices that are congruent with our values, leading to a life that feels more meaningful and fulfilling. Reason 3. Improved decision-making. Stoicism encourages us to base our decisions on reason. It teaches us to step back from the heat of the moment, to pause and reflect. Instead of letting our emotions dictate our choices, we take a breath and think rationally. Imagine a scenario where you're faced with a difficult choice, perhaps a career decision. Emotions may push you toward immediate gratification or away from potential risks. But a Stoic man would pause, analyze the situation, and ask questions like, what is the right thing to do, and what aligns with my long-term goals and values? So, when faced with a decision, Stoicism prompts us to ask ourselves, is this choice aligned with virtue? If it is, then it's the right course of action, regardless of external pressures or emotional turmoil. Now, let's apply this to our personal lives. Imagine you're dealing with a heated argument with a loved one. Emotions are running high, and you might be tempted to lash out in anger or frustration. But Stoicism reminds you to use reason and virtue as your guiding lights. You pause, take a deep breath, and consider. Is responding with anger or impatience virtuous? No, it's not. Instead, you choose the virtuous path of patience, understanding, and empathy, ultimately strengthening your relationship. In the professional realm, Stoicism can be equally transformative. Picture a situation at work where you're under immense pressure to meet a deadline. The stress mounts and your emotions start to overwhelm you. But a Stoic approach guides you to assess the situation objectively. Is letting stress and anxiety dictate your actions a rational choice? No, it's not. Instead, you prioritize reason and focus on the task at hand, leading to better results and personal growth. Reason 4. Greater perspective. Imagine life as a maze filled with twists and turns, obstacles, and dead ends. Without Stoicism, we might find ourselves getting stuck in those small corners, obsessing over minor inconveniences and dwelling on the tiniest setbacks. Stoicism encourages us to ascend to a mental mountaintop where we can take in the breathtaking panorama of our lives. From up here, we gain a broader perspective, and this vantage point is incredibly liberating. With this newfound perspective, we learn to handle setbacks and disappointments with grace and poise. Instead of being consumed by momentary frustrations, we recognize that these are just small blips on the radar of our entire life's journey. Stoicism guides us in not sweating the small stuff. It helps us differentiate between what's truly significant and what's inconsequential. When we stop worrying about minor annoyances, we free up mental energy to focus on what truly matters. In essence, Stoicism helps us shift our attention away from the fleeting distractions and onto the enduring goals that bring us fulfillment. By seeing the bigger picture, we become better equipped to navigate the complexities of life and make decisions that align with our long-term vision. Reason 5. Resilience in adversity. Stoicism encourages us to view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Instead of being defeated by adversity, we can use it as a stepping stone for personal development. By adopting this perspective, we shift our mindset from one of victimhood to empowerment. Resilience, one of Stoicism's core principles, teaches us to bounce back from adversity stronger than ever. Stoic practices like negative visualization help us mentally prepare for the worst-case scenarios, making us more emotionally resilient when challenges do arise. We learn to confront difficulties head-on, knowing that we have the inner strength to persevere. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of accepting what we cannot change. It encourages us to differentiate between things within our control and those outside of it. By accepting that certain events are beyond our influence, We save our energy and focus for areas where we can make a difference. Another aspect of Stoicism is the cultivation of a growth mindset. This mindset sees setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and improvement. Every challenge becomes a chance to sharpen our skills, refine our character, and move one step closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. Stoicism helps us find meaning in adversity. Instead of wallowing in self-pity during tough times, we can ask ourselves what lessons we can extract from the experience. This sense of purpose and growth can provide solace and motivation during even the darkest moments. Moreover, Stoicism grants us a greater sense of control over our emotional responses to adversity. Instead of reacting impulsively to difficult situations, we learn to pause, reflect, and respond with wisdom and composure. This not only helps us navigate challenges more effectively, but also earns us respect from those around us. Ultimately, embracing Stoicism in the face of adversity isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving and becoming a better man through the process. It builds character, integrity, and a sense of purpose that can weather any storm life throws our way. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's a way of life that can lead to self-improvement on many levels. By embracing Stoicism, we can become better men, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. So, let's continue on our Better Man mission, striving for emotional resilience, self-discipline, and inner peace. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and remember to subscribe for more content on becoming the best version of yourself. Until next time, keep striving for greatness.